In the dazzling city of Dubai, a place synonymous with luxury and ambition, lies a mystery that chills the very soul. It's a story that begins with a promising young British content creator, full of life, checking into one of the city's most opulent hotels. But her dream trip would soon turn into an unending nightmare for her family, centered around the enigmatic room 97. The official story is simple, but the details paint a far more complex and disturbing picture. In early 2025, she was found inside her luxury suite under circumstances that authorities quickly ruled on. However, for her family and a growing number of online sleuths, the official explanation felt hollow, riddled with inconsistencies that just didn't add up. They demanded answers, but the truth remained shrouded in the desert haze. Let's rewind to the hours before the discovery. Hotel CCTV footage provides a haunting, fragmented timeline. We see her entering the hotel lobby.com and composed, just like any other guest. She exchanges a few pleasantries with the staff, a smile on her face, completely unaware of the darkness that lay ahead. The cameras track her movements through the lavish corridors, a solitary figure walking with purpose. She makes her way up to the 9th floor, heading towards her room. The last clear footage we have shows her walking down the hallway, approaching the door to room 907. And then, nothing. For a full 7 minutes, the CCTV feed goes blank. A mysterious, inexplicable gap in the digital record. When the recording resumes, the hallway is empty. Those 7 minutes have become the central enigma of this case. What happened in that crucial window of time? Was it a technical glitch, as some have suggested, or was it something more sinister? A deliberate erasure of events that someone didn't want the world to see. When investigators finally entered room 907, the scene inside only deepened the mystery. It wasn't a scene of overt chaos, but of subtle, unsettling irregularities. The first thing they noted was the balcony door. It appeared to have been tampered with, possibly forced. Yet the official report downplayed this detail. Why would a securely locked door in a high-end hotel show signs of damage? Was someone trying to get in or out? Then, there was her phone. Forensic analysis of its activity logs revealed a timeline that directly contradicted the official report. Calls and messages were logged at times that didn't align with the established sequence of events. It was as if two different stories were being told, one by the authorities, and another, silent one, by the digital ghost in the machine. This discrepancy has never been fully explained. Perhaps most unnerving was the discovery that some of her personal items were missing. Not valuables like jewelry or cash, but specific, personal belongings. Her favorite journal, a small digital camera she used for her vlog, and a distinctive scarf she was seen wearing earlier that day, all gone. These weren't items a common thief would take. Their absence suggests a motive far more personal. Perhaps an attempt to erase a part of her story, a part of her identity. And here is the most baffling detail of all. Despite the signs of a potential struggle with the balcony door and the missing items, forensic teams found no external fingerprints anywhere in the room. Not on the door handles, not on the furniture, not even on the surfaces you'd expect to find them. The room was eerily clean, almost as if it had been wiped down with meticulous care, erasing any trace of another person's presence. It was a sterile scene that screamed of a couple. The investigation soon uncovered another person of interest, a man who had been seen with her the evening before the incident, dining at a nearby restaurant. Eyewitnesses described their conversation as animated, though it was unclear if it was friendly or tense. But here is the crucial part. Flight records confirmed that this man abruptly left Dubai on the first available flight just hours after she was last seen on CCTV. He was gone before her body was even discovered. Coincidence? Or was he fleeing something? Despite international inquiries, he has never been successfully located for questioning. His identity remains a closely guarded secret, adding another layer of intrigue and frustration to the case. So, what are we left with? We have a young woman with a bright future ahead of her. We have a luxury hotel that should have been a fortress of security. We have a 7-minute gap in crucial video evidence, a tampered balcony door, conflicting digital timelines, missing personal items, and a scene wiped clean of any forensic evidence. And we have a mysterious man who vanished into thin air. The official conclusion has been filed away, but the questions linger, echoing in the minds of everyone who hears this story. Was this a tragic, unfortunate accident? that was simply mishandled? Was it a meticulously planned crime, executed with chilling precision and followed by a sophisticated cover-up? Did someone with power and influence intervene to steer the investigation away from the truth? The silence from the authorities is deafening, leaving her family in a perpetual state of limbo, grieving not just for their loss, but for the justice that has been denied. The story of Room 97 has become a modern urban legend, a cautionary tale whispered in the digital corridors of the internet. It serves as a stark reminder that sometimes, even in our hyper-documented world, the truth can be deliberately obscured, leaving us with more questions than answers. The walls of that hotel room hold a secret, a story that is yet to be told. Until then, we are left to speculate, to piece together the fragments, and to wonder. What do you think happened during the missing 7 minutes?